Hey everybody, welcome back. This is Matthew, aka the Nucleus Cyborg. Today is it's October 11th, and it's currently 12:24, I guess PM now. So in this video, I wanted to share with you this bag that I recently purchased. Um, I'm going to try and see if I can use for my next trip. Wow, I just got back from a trip to Walt Disney World, and we also went to Epic Universe. But I didn't have I had a little small drawstring bag to use, and no matter how much you put in there, even if you put a little bit, after walking for so long, those straps like really cut into your shoulders, and it feels just really uncomfortable. And I said it got worse as the more I put into the bag, and so those strings around your shoulders are not really comfortable, and so I looked into getting in, excuse me, look into getting a new bag, and I saw something like this around somebody wearing during the trip, and so something like this. But this is the one I found on Amazon. This is the one I chose. I wanted the one that I was actually had the different symbol on it than this one, but it was more like the wings, not necessarily Jedi wings and star, but like the wings symbol on there. But it was orange and white. I didn't much care for that color tone, so I went with this one that is more like tan, and this padding here is black, and so this is the one I chose. This is the one I wanted to try to use for my next trip. I For this trip that I just got back from, I used this bag here. This is the this is one of the bags I use. This is the Nomad Lane Bento Bag, which is supposed to be really good for carrying on a plane through security if you're just using it. A short trip like this one was. It was 4 days at the parks, 2 days of travel to get there, and on the way home. Just a second. Okay, and then but I don't know. I'm on the fence about that bento bag. I saw it when I got back from my Alaskan trip earlier this year, and I wanted to get new luggage and start, not getting smart luggage, but start packing smarter. And so I guess at least for me, it's like you always find new things or think you want to try new things. Always think like you're learning new things when you travel, and so like I said, I only had that drawstring bag, and it, after a while, just cut it. I just cut it to my shoulders. I just wanted something a little bit more comfortable, and something that I could also, I have to be careful what put more stuff into, and that would free my hands up and stuff like that. So I went ahead with this bag, and so this is kind of like my first in depth look at it. I did when I got it. Obviously, I looked at it a little bit. I've taken the tags off, and I've gone through the. I just went through a quick opening of all the pockets and stuff to take out. If there's anything in there, like sometimes they'll put packing paper or something in there as it's being shipped, and so I just wanted to check the pockets and see if make sure I took everything out. And so but in this video I want to do a little bit more in-depth video. See, the bento bag that I just showed you, and I've done a video featuring that, so if you want to search for that and click on that and watch it after this one, you go right ahead. But that bento bag is good to get through security, but I probably could have gotten it through Disney security at the parks and to use, but it's a little bit too nice for that and expensive. It was expensive, and so I didn't use it for the parks, and I probably could. And it does have a strap on it, a one shoulder strap. So I'd have to carry it, like this, or carry it like this with the strap diagonal from shoulder to hip. Uh, so it wasn't the best bag, the appropriate bag to carry into the parks, and so but I think this one will be. If I can use this one to pack for when I'm going through security. So this trip too that I recently got back from, uh, we had to try not to check bags. So I had smaller carry-on luggage that I recently purchased, plus that Nomad Lane bag that I just showed you. And so those were the two carry-ons that I had. And so, like I said, we couldn't check bags. But next year, when we go on our next trip, we should be able to check bags. So I should be able to put a lot more needed stuff into that bag that I check, and put that through security, and have them put that into the belly of the plane, and then later, get it at my destination next year. But for getting through secure things want or need to bring through security, the security checkpoint at TSA, and then also a bag that I can use at my destination at the park. That's why I recently got this bag. So this review will be a little bit more in depth, and I'll be looking closer at it, taking a closer look at it. But I just wanted to share this with you because it's got it is kind of a Star Wars theme, but it doesn't have. Let's see. When I was talking about the wings, obviously not these. These are the Jedi wings, and this is the Jedi wings in Star. But like I said, the other bag had like the wings that are solid. They don't have this tear in them or this break in them like wings, like bird wings. They're just solid with it and without the star. So that's the symbol that it had on it. And like I said, it was a kind of white and orange design. It didn't really strike me, so that's why I ended up getting this one. But anyway, that's enough. That's 7 minutes of rambling on. So let's finally get into this bag and see what it's all about. All right, guys, welcome back. We're going to take a look at this bag now. I moved the camera back a little bit to give myself a little bit more room, and of course I'm standing, so you're not able to see me much. But we're trying to feature the bag here. So just a quick look at the outside of the bag. I do like the symbol, and it's metal. It's not stitched in, so that's a nice feature. We're just gonna look on the outside first. We're not opening any pouches yet. So I mean, I like the design. I mean, I like the red and blue square there. I like that you have pockets on the side. Like I said, this khaki or whitish color on the outside. I like that really good. And we have a side pouch here, so that's going to come in handy, I'm sure. And here on the back, I like these straps. I've already adjusted them to my shoulder width or length or whatever you want to call it. They're very very comfortable. I haven't really worn it with anything packed into it yet, but. And then on the side we have another strap here. Now this in this cup here that looks like a lightsaber. I saw this at Walt Disney World at Disney Springs in one of the shops, and I don't know. I might not use it, but I just clipped it on there. Kind of. You do need to bring water. It's hard because again I'm talking about freeing up my hands and then carrying around a water bottle. Obviously, in one of your hands, your hands aren't free, but so you need to have water in the park. Either bring it or buy it. Now, water is going to be expensive inside Disney parks and inside Universal parks too, but so you make the decision whether you want to bring your own water, because you can bring water into Disney parks. I'm not sure about Universal, but I wouldn't see why they have different rules on that. But you need to decide, because you need to drink water and stay hydrated. So that's why I bought this. But I'm not sure if I'll keep this on the bag, and for this, so I can use the bag, feature the bag a little bit better. I'm going to unclip this. Let's see. Okay, this strap is on the bag, and then this strap is on the cup. And we got it. Well, no, both straps are on the mug. So that's interesting. I thought one was on the bag. So But right here, that's an interesting place. You can. That's where it was clipped onto. Which I'm not sure if that's a good place to put it. That cup was not full, obviously, but when you put a full cup on there, I don't know if you put more strain on these little straps here, that might damage the bag. But anyway, let's start looking into this bag. We'll start right here again on this side pouch here. So we open it up. All right, it's all the way open. Oh no, big enough you can probably get your cell phone in there. Uh, or something, or sunscreen, something's a little pouch there on the side. Your money, your wallet. That's nice. And it goes a little deeper inside there, so that's nice. I like that. What does it say here on this side here? It says something. Was it something written or stitched into this bag? Let's see if I can make out what it says. It's written in something archaic. I think it goes this way. Let's see if I can read it. Yeah, it's in kind of like a Star Wars language, arcane language. Can't make out what it says. But then we'll go on the other side to this other side. We have another side pouch here. Pretty much opens up the same. Zips open. So as far as it opens, no, there's more zipper here. Well, it's not opening all the way. It's like getting caught in the cloth here. This is as far as I can get it. So there's something inside that's... Oh, here we go. Got it. Alright. It's another side pouch. The same as the other side. So, wallet, money, sunscreen, your cell phone, easy side access or for something. Okay, we'll look at the straps. I mean, these are nice. These are nice straps. I think shoulder straps. I said I've already adjusted them to my size. So, putting it on. It's very comfy. These are very comfy straps. I think they will help. I think they will really help. Good support. I'll turn around so you can see it. So, I think this will be a good investment to use when you're walking through the parks. Okay, now we're going to stick on the outside here. This pouch on the top, right here by the symbol. These two straps, they unbuckle, and then it's like a magnetic buttons or something that they just pull. It just pulls open, and you got a little pouch there. So that's nice. I'm not again not as I don't know. I'm not sure what you can put there, but there's another space where you can put stuff. And then you just like I said, I think these are magnetic. But the ones on this side, on the outside of the strap, these are like magnetic, and that's like where the little holes, these got like a little bump in the center of them right here, are on the inside of the strap. So you just go in there, they magnetizes, they fit in there. I'm not sure if you heard that snap, but these can snap into place, and then you just you could probably leave them open if you want to, but you'll buckle them back. Maybe it's for added security. You could probably walking around or standing in place, standing in line or something. You might not feel this. Well, you might. You'd have to be really distracted, I think, because I did feel that. There was a significant pull to open, but. Possibly, in theory, you could not miss this. Somebody trying to get into your bag, but if you have these on, because there's two of them, for added security, they couldn't get into your stuff. Now on this part here, we got the black, kind of like leather part. I'm not sure if it's leather or not, but again, the straps unbuckle. This comes open. Again, you have the two metal portions here that close, and you got another storage space right here. A lot of storage space, so I think that can be both good and bad. Be tempted to carrying all you need, but tempted to carry more than you need to make the bag heavier. So then strap it back up. Probably the same thing as with the top strap. You probably could leave the straps undone, but for added security, so people that might want to try to get into your bag, buckle these straps. And now we're going into the main compartment here. Oh wait, there's another compartment in the back. I just saw. Alright, so right here, we'll do this one first. Right here on the back, right above the shoulder straps here, we have another compartment. Let's see here, where does the zipper? Okay, the zipper is right here. So unzip that. And you have another compartment here. This is kind of like, I guess you would put like a laptop or something in here. And it's nice padding right there. There's no straps to like hold anything, an iPad or laptop in place, but it's very well padded. Feels very nice in there. It's very nice and big. Wow. And like I said, this is kind of like the first in-depth look at this thing. So I just discovered that too. We discovered it together. So does this have two zippers? Yes, it does. When things have two zippers, I try to like keep them both in the center. I like to do that because they're just easy to find. Sometimes you can be fishing around for your zippers, but when you have them both together at the top, it's just easier to find. Okay, now we'll go into the main section. Big nice pouch. I have something in here, and I'll show you that in a minute. Nice big pouch. Nice big pouch. If you're going to use this for school or something, get a lot of books and a lot of supplies in there. So I'm very happy with this. A lot of storage space, and again with the straps and how this bag feels very sturdy. So I think this is a good investment. And I'm a Star Wars fan, as you can tell from the necklace, the symbol on my shirt, and office. You can see in the background Grogu curtains, and you might be able to see from the side. I got pictures over here. My whole office is Star Warsy things. I'm a big Star Wars fan. This will be a nice bag, I think, to use, and I'll be able to pack a lot of things to get through security, and then have plenty of space to pack things that I might need to go into the parks. Now this, I got the bag mainly for this. Now this is something separate. You can get these on Amazon. Just shop a collapsible chair and you'll find it. But I saw somebody. I have two of these. It's the same chair. It's just from different companies. But since it's collapsible and so easy to use, I took one of these to one of my mom's parties a month or so ago, and everybody was gushing over this. One of her friends, she was like, that was gushing over this. She was like, "What is that? Where did you get it?" and all that other stuff. And I told her where to get it. She searched collapsible chairs on Amazon. She bought one right on the spot. They're around $20. But I saw somebody that had one of these at the Disney park. And as I'm not sure if I've already mentioned it in this video, but just recently when I just getting back, I was there October 2nd through the 6th. No, okay, 7th. The 2nd and the 7th were travel days. So in the middle days were park days. But anyway, the lines were very long. I'm talking, close to an hour. And so I saw somebody that had one of these. Just like I did for my mom's party, I brought this so I could, because the party was pretty significant, so I had somewhere to sit. the guy brought one of these. He had one of these in line so he could have somewhere to sit. You know? And then it just unfolds like that. This is actually the bottom. So this is where you sit. It doesn't have a back, but you know, I think if you sit on it, you have good. You could support your own back. You have good back support, but it's so easy to carry around. And I said, you know, since I didn't think about this. I was like, why didn't I think of that? When I saw that, you know, I could be sitting down, and in this past trip, my feet and legs were killing me from all that standing in line. I was like, if I had this with me, you know, I could have just used it just like that one other guy I saw was using it. You know, he would either use it, he would either collapse it and move, and then, you know, open it back up, or he would just, as it was opened, just grab the top and move with it and sit back down. And I was like, why? That was such a smart idea. Why didn't I think of that? I honestly, obviously, thought about it from my mom's little trip that she had, or a little barbecue or party she had. But why did not I think about this when I went to the Disney park? So that's another reason I bought this bag. Putting it into the main compartment here. Sliding it right into the main compartment. Zip it back up. Again, with the zippers at the top so I can find them easy. And this, holding it by the, this little strap right here. Holding it by this strap. It's not heavy at all. And then putting it on my back and putting your arms through the straps. It feels really good. I mean, it's great. I think this backpack is really a good investment. Now I think I got this on Amazon. Let me see. If I pull it up. Okay. Shopping, Amazon. Let's see. Go to my recent purchases, orders. Here it is. Star Wars lightsaber themed white built up backpack. Let's see. So it's $79.99, $80, which is I think is a pretty good price. Actually, I looking at the picture here, one of those straps that were here, this one with the arcane symbols on it. So this goes onto the bag. This one goes onto the lightsaber cup here. Just to show you right quick, just like a lightsaber on this side, I think. This little right here, you can't see it because it's black, just like it blends in here. There's a little button here. Push it, it opens up. There is a light inside, and it does have sounds like a lightsaber, but it's for water. The sounds go off pretty quickly, but the light stays on, and so you just and the cap snaps, and there you just open it back up. Holds about 20 ounces of water. So I just saw this at the Disney Springs, one of the shops. It, you know, as a fan and as a fad, and it just looked nice. And I already had a water bottle, so I've tried to stop buying like things that are just circumstantial, or, you know, things that are spur of the moment. I've tried to stop buying things like that. We were at Epic Universe, and one of the shops, they had the helmets that you see in some of the later How to Train Your Dragon movies, when they're dressed up in their different costumes, just like they're dragons. They had their helmets there, and I was like, oh, this is so cool. I was thinking about getting one, but then I was like, no. First off, I have nowhere to put it, no way to get it home, because you know, I had limited baggage. And, you know, again, it was circumstantial. So this is kind of circumstantial, but potentially useful. You know, the other water bottle I brought was the circle water bottle. You can probably get them at Walmart, and they come with the flavored pods. That's another thing too. Just drinking straight water is water. It tastes like water. It's but so you get the charcoal ones that has the flavored pods, and you can get the fit bot or the fit ones or whatever. They're supposed to be like Gatorade and have electrolytes in them. But anyway, put that aside. I'm getting off topic here. This is what I'll put this back on the bag later. But I think this is a very good investment. I mean, gosh, yeah, it's $80, but whew, got a lot of storage space in here. The strap feels great. Uh, I think it's a great. I think it's a good backpack. For either if you want to use it as a, for school, or if you actually want to use it like I want to use it, to get through security, pack all the things you need. Yeah, I might go to, just like all the things that they said for the bento bag that I showed you. And like I said, you can go check out that more in-depth video I did about that. Or you can check out other people's videos, because those ladies, they did feature it better. It's just a whole bunch of ladies talking about it. So at least I'm the only, I'm not sure if I'm the only guy that talked about it, but I put my videos out there talking about it and giving an honest review of it. Anyway, all the stuff I use that bento bag for, I could probably use this for just the same. Pack all the stuff I need, and then when I get to my hotel or whatever, put everything away. You might even get all your clothes and stuff in here and bring it through security, just like you can with that bento bag. That's what they were talking about, because they said that the bento bag is a great Nomad Lane Bento Bag is a great just a few days trip. This could probably replace it, and it's a bit of a shame, because like I said, that Nomad Lane bag, it looks nice, it really does, and it costs over $100, but this costs a little bit less, and you could probably use it just for the same. Screensaver just went on, excuse me. Okay, well, that's that. And like I said, I wanted to feature that, and like I said, we both kind of discovered things together as I featured that. And so I posted a couple of videos today. I did one on. Like I said, I just got back from Walt Disney World, so I used the opportunity to go to Hollywood Studios at Walt Disney World, and Star Wars Galaxy's Edge, and then Savi's workshop. And now it's past, so I'm referencing it in the past here. But I was so glad it's over, because I was talking about it before. It was like I did all four Generation 1, and I didn't know that I thought eventually, a couple years down the line, they would update and their lightsabers, but it kind of hit me. It kind of was it was news. When they said they were going to go to Generation 2 already with and so in the recent past, I had been able to build two of them. So I had two of the four, but then I heard a rumor that every 3 years they planned to update the Savi's Workshop lightsabers, and I think it was getting towards the end. If that was true, it was getting towards the end of the 3 years. So I wanted to get these other two, which I posted videos about. If you want to look at them, the comparison between the elemental nature and the comparison between the peace and justice. So I posted those videos today. I have them here on my desk. They actually look pretty good here. All the other lightsabers here in my office here have stands that they stand on, obviously. But I might not have to buy one. They featured, they're right here on my desk, kind of opposite here of the lightsaber lamps, and they actually look really good. What I do for these Savi's Workshop lightsabers is that I leave the crystal inside, but I take the battery pack out, because the battery pack, when it's inside and when the kyber crystal kind of activates it, and even though if you don't have the lightsaber turned on, to light the blade, it still draws power from the batteries, and so you could leave it on display for a month or so. A friend or family comes by and you want to show it off, and go to activate it, and the batteries are dead. So I take the battery packs out, but I keep them close to each lightsaber. The some things I've found out is that the Generation 1 battery packs do not fit in the Generation 2 chassis, which I had been calling skeletons all this time. And then also while I was doing those videos, I saw that the chassis are actually different. The Generation 1 chassis and the Generation 2 chassis is actually a little slimmer and a little bit taller than the chassis for Generation 1. So that, I guess that would kind of explain, if it's a little bit slimmer, that would explain why the battery packs don't are not universal. So, you have to keep the Generation 1 with the Generation 1 and the 2 with the 2. So, other things like that, and then, I don't know. If you want to check out those videos after you watch this one, if you want check out the more in-depth luggage that I did right before I left for this trip. I took the when I got back. Let's start at the beginning. When I got back from my Alaskan trip, I used the luggage for that trip that I got from my college graduation in 2015. So it was at least 10 years old, and so as using it mainly to go through get check baggage. It had cloth, or the soft kind of cloth type luggage, going through checkpoints, and on the conveyor belts and all that other stuff. It had gotten ragged, and had accumulated the soot or black or whatever onto that cloth thing, and so I retired that luggage, gave it away to charity, and so got this new. I got the Noble hard case suitcases, NOBL, no E, Noble, but no E. And then on their website, and I got the small, medium, and large bags, which are really cool, but they're hard shell. But they also came with like a little custom plastic that fits over those. If you check them, you can put them in that little plastic, and hopefully that'll keep them from getting dirty, even though they are hard shell. Being hard, if they get soot or dirt or on them or whatever it is, if you see that on hard shell, once you get it back, you could probably just wipe it off. But again, it will come with that plastic to help, and then also with the Noble bag here that that I've been talking about in this video and showing. If you want to check those videos out, that's cool. I'd very much appreciate that. Give all these videos likes, comments, and please subscribe to my channel. I've been saying a lot lately that I've been trying to rebuild my channel back up. I had a channel and a bit of a following, not much. I mean, this is just for hobby's sake. I don't really do this to make money and get and build up a following, but I would say I had at least 50 to 100 followers, and people that watch my videos. And then for some reason YouTube, and I've seen it from hints from different channels that I watch, that YouTube has done has done something, and or did something, and so that might be why I lost all my stuff. But that's, even though this was kind of like a hobby sake, if anybody gets any entertainment from these videos, then that's great. But I also posted these videos because I rewatched them too. I had the Disney Mickey's Christmas Party Parade posted up on here. I had the Halloween Party Parade posted up on here. I rewatched things like that. I rewatched myself because that was so cool. The Christmas party, Mickey's party, was so cool because you're in Miami, or excuse me, you're in Orlando, and obviously Florida, and then you're in the middle of a park. It's obviously not, it doesn't get cold enough to snow in Florida, and but during the parade, they Disney had put, I'm not sure what it was. Hopefully it's not that, wasn't that poisonous stuff that they used for the Wizard of Oz. That asbestos or whatever they call it. It looks like snow. That's what they used at the Wizard of Oz when Dorothy fell asleep. So hopefully it wasn't that. But they had fake snow at the Magic Kingdom and Mickey's Christmas party. So that was so cool. And I had videos on there that I rewatched myself because they were just good keepsakes. But I lost all that, and so I've been posting new videos on here. Uh, here on my my channel, building it back up. I don't know if you call it a new channel. I don't know if you call it a channel at all, because like I said, I just do this mainly for hobby's sake. Anyway, but I think I've rambled on long enough. The more I ramble, the more I get off subject, and the more I talk and ramble. So I'm gonna end it here. So if you like that bag, if you have one of those bags, or if you have the orange one that had the different symbol, has a different symbol on it, if the orange and white one, let me know down below. If you have this one, let me know. If you like this video, please give it a like. Drop a comment down below. Subscribe to the channel. Check out my other videos that I posted today. The comparison of the Nature Elemental and the comparison of the Peace and Justice Savi's Workshop lightsabers. I'd very much appreciate that. Thank you so much for watching. May the Force be with you. Have a great day.